This week, let's talk about invoicing. Hey, this is Chris. Welcome back to MOT Manager. You might have seen a recent video we talked about being able to do an audit on your garage. Thank you so much to everyone who's got in touch and has took the time out to allow us to have a look at the systems you've got in place and see if we can assist you. I will get Travis, who works on the show, to relink that video back down in the comments. So if you want to have a look at the audit video, we got lots of great feedback from that. And one thing that we talked about on the audit video, and let's hone in on that today in the garage, is how you do your invoicing. So one question that has hundreds of different answers is the question, how do you do your invoicing in the garage? So there's still some people doing them on paper, but we've seemed to have seen a lot of people move away from that over the last 3 or 4 years. Of course, many things going digital, tax going digital, etc. So there's still a bit of that going on. And if you are still doing your invoices on paper, we can happily show you how very simply you can get those into a digital fashion. Now, what we have in the marketplace are accounting systems. So popular ones are QuickBooks and Xero, who've really cornered the market of small to medium size businesses, and Sage as well, that we see quite a lot of people using. I would say they were the top 3 in quite a busy marketplace. And those accounting systems, I'm sure you're aware, are doing everything within the business. So you could be doing your payroll in there, your VAT returns, your tax returns, etc. And you can create your invoices in these accounting systems, but they have limitations on them, and it can take quite a bit of time to do an invoice, and you can feel very limited. So the option you have, and let's get this up on the screen. So there's an invoicing button here in MOT Manager, and then we'll click here on the left, Create New. And there's various different things that you can do from here. But if we click on the Labor tab, this is where you save things that you will use all the time. So I'm just going to do MOT. So let's put an MOT test onto this invoice. And then if we go Show Print, and that's it. That just took you 2 or 3 seconds. So if you're doing 7, 8 MOTs a day, 3 or 4 of those are passing, then straight away you've just done that in a few seconds. And these look great. You have all your branding at the top and then company information at the bottom, and these can be emailed out as well. I'm not going to go into how you take payment on this video, but it is very, very simple. But obviously we want you to come on and have a look at this, so we can show you how you close it all down, but I just want to stick to how you build the invoices, because it's important that you can see how fluid and how quickly you can do this. And then from there, you've got 2 options. So it fails the MOT, and it needs some work. So we can go to non-stock item, and this is what I say, stuff that arrives on the van. And because deliveries now of both parts and tyres is prolific in the sense of how quickly you can get stuff, again, that is the world we live in. We're seeing less and less garages carrying a large amount of stock. So here you can put in an item code, so that just means we can track the code back if the customer ever comes back and says there's an issue, the name of it, the cost price. This is just in the back end, so we can help you work out your part margins. The customer doesn't see that. And this really handy tool here where you can add the different percentages on, because obviously different margins on different parts. This is all based on the fact that you are busy in a garage, and you need to be able to build invoices sometimes quickly. And another great thing, so this can either be a virtual receptionist, so if you do not have a receptionist or 2 in the garage, everyone that embraces this part can quickly create and build stuff. And then if we just come out of this and touch on the stock, there are some things that people do still keep in. So barrels of oil is a massive example. So if you want to search your barrel of oil, see how many litres are left in it and charge it out. And this can also make sure, in a very friendly way, that no one's accidentally helping themselves to a few litres of oil here and there, because it's all audit trailed within there. Because each time we book it out, it tells you exactly how much should be in the barrel. So if there should be, 40, 50 litres left in there and it's empty, then we know that 40, 50 litres haven't been accounted for. So these are just simple things that we can take you through. Let me make a really important point here with the invoicing. This is just a flavour. I assure you, this is very, very simple to use. We've shown this to garages who've literally ditched what they're currently doing there and then, because this is so straightforward. if you are to take this on, if this is floating your boat, if this way of creating invoices works for you, then get in touch. And what I would say is, please don't overthink this process, and I will give you a reason why. You get full training on invoicing, but more importantly, you get unlimited technical support. So should you need to merge two invoices together, should you need to remove an invoice that's incorrect, should you need to create a statement or a number of invoices for a trade customer, we can show you how to do that. And you learn as you go along, so you don't have to take it all in at the start. So we work with you every single day. Your garage is open so that you can get through any challenges. So if you really need to have a look at how you're doing the invoicing. If the current system isn't working, I'm sure you'll have a shopping list of questions. Then get yourself booked in for an invoicing demo. Don't forget, it's absolutely free to have a look at MOT Manager. We can also set you up with a trial of the invoicing so you can get used to building up your own invoices and quotes and seeing how all that works. And as I said in the video, full training and technical support is key to this, because if you come across any challenges, we will be there to help you and resolve them. As always, details in the comments of how you can get a free trial.